Today is one of those feel-good Fridays. It reminds me of the old Arsenio Hall show. Things that make you go, This example was shown to me several months ago, and I've never forgotten it. And thought it was perfect for this week's Feel-Good Friday on perception versus reality. And I want you to take a look at this. At first look, it appears very obvious that these two tabletops are different, just by the way they're positioned. This looks long and skinny, and this one over here looks a little bit shorter and wider. Now I'm going to tell you that their tabletops are the exact same, and you're going to say, no, they're not, Craig. Because the perception is just how they're positioned. One has to be skinnier and one has to be wider. Take a look. If I simply take the positioning of the table and move it over, it's the exact same. Isn't that something? Now why is that? Because our mind tells us sometimes that the perception of things that we see and feel are in fact real, when reality can actually play a little bit of a trick on you and things aren't as obvious as they seem. And you've heard that phrase before. So how do you tell the difference? The difference between perception and reality is that gap where you take the time to actually study things and discern it and the things that you've learned in your life, actually applying it to realize whether it is or whether it isn't. And I know that sounds kind of difficult, but my point for this Feel Good Friday is everything in your life isn't necessarily what it seems to be. It takes time, and it takes discernment, and it takes a lot of introspection. You've heard me talk about those three words on all these other Feel Good Fridays, because things aren't always what they seem. And you might have an opportunity in your life or a situation that's going to present itself. And in the words of one of the great leaders that I had in my life, the great Rudy Cook, who happened to be my grandfather, he said, "If in doubt, don't," which always stuck with me, because if you ever have a pause in your life where you need to think about something, if that situation is good for you, it'll be there in time, or it'll be there the next day. But take the time, because in this example, just like it may be in your life, perception may be different than your reality. Lean into your reality and feel good this Friday.